Hey, what's going on, family? We're going to talk about this article from Yahoo Finance that Disney defeated activist investor Nelson Peltz in a proxy fight. Yeah, paper fight. A voting fight, you guys want to put it. It wasn't actually physical. It's just someone trying to get more control of the Disney board. What's going to happen to the price now in Disney then? I don't know. We'll take a look at the price action to see how the market felt about this defeat, talking about how Disney defeated this activist investor. We're going to see if the market took that well, or are they nervous about it? All right, so let's go ahead and get into it. Disney has successfully fended off activist investor Nelson Peltz in his quest to secure board seats at the company. This man was trying to get more seats, more control over Disney, officially ending a highly contested proxy battle that has plagued the entertainment giant and its CEO Bob Iger for months. Is over. So now maybe we can get back to Disney trending higher prices, because that's what the market is doing. Disney is on a massive uptrend right now. The company said Wednesday at its annual shareholder meeting that the current Disney board would remain intact following a shareholder vote that gave the company slate a win, quote, by a substantial margin, end quote. About 75% of the retail shareholders voted in favor of Disney's current board, according to a source familiar with the situation. Yeah, the people, the shareholders who hold shares in Disney, they're like, look, I don't want to change up the board. Keep it the way it is. 75% of the shareholders. So it looks to me that it wasn't a battle at all. It don't even look like it was even a fight. 75% of one side dominating the other 25%. Like, come on. But we understand they need to create some type of excitement, clickbait, to get everyone to read these articles. The game was over before it even started if 75% of the shareholders voted in favor of Disney, their current board, which is a good thing for the overall environment, the structure of Disney, what people, they feel comfortable in the current way that Disney is trying to take the business, or Bob Iger, who's the CEO. They feel confident in him running Disney. With 75% of the people saying, look, we want to keep the current board. They don't want to change nothing up. They're saying everything is running smoothly. The results represent a win for Disney in the short term, as it ends months of uncertainty and distraction for Iger and the company's management team. But it also means Disney's board will face much more pressure to deliver results as the company attempts to navigate consumers' shift away from traditional cable packages into mostly unprofitable streaming services. Which streaming service do you guys know of that is unprofitable? Because I'm not sure. So it'll be great if someone know a streaming service that is being unprofitable, because this article is trying to insinuate that there's a lot of unprofitable streaming services. Maybe they are. And maybe the reason is because they don't have a lot of publicity to bring them to the forefront, like Netflix or Hulu. Along with its defeat of Peltz, who had fought for seats for himself and former CFO Jay, don't know how to pronounce that, so we're going to skip right on over that. Disney also defeated activist Blackwells Capital, which had urged shareholders to add its 3 nominees to the current board. Why do you think these people wanted to come on Disney's board? When you have money, and money is not an issue for you in your life, the next thing that you want is control, power. And that is what Nelson, Jay, and people at Blackwells Capital wanted. They wanted more power on Disney's board. They want to control the direction of where the company was going to go. But the good thing is that people who own stock in Disney, they have a vote, which equates to a voice. And 75% of the people are like, look, we don't want to put these people on our board. Not right now. Disney stock traded lower following the results, with shares closing down more than 3%. And it did, 3.13 yesterday. Quote, the pressure on Bob Iger until he retires in 2026 will stay really right. End quote. Need him, analyst Laura Martin told Yahoo Finance Live following Wednesday's results. Quote, activists are circling this company and they're only kept at bay if the share price keeps going up, end quote. Yeah. If you're investing in something and the CEO or the board is not delivering positive results and price continues to go lower and lower and lower, then eventually you'll have to say something needs to change. We need to start top up first. Maybe we need to switch out some people because maybe they just lost the vision and they don't see the direction in which the business needs to go. So yeah, as long as Disney continue to show value increasing, then Bob Iger has nothing to worry about. Well, maybe he does. He has 2 more years. Disney has received support from high-profile proxy firm Glass Lewis, in addition to the backing of notable names like J.P. Morgan CEO Jamie Dimon, filmmaker and Star Wars creator George Lucas, the grandchildren of Walt Disney and his brother Roy, and Laurene Powell Jobs, the widow of former Apple CEO Steve Jobs, and a longtime investor in the company. Look at Nelson. Do you look like he upset? Man, look like he kind of mad that he didn't get more seats on Disney's board. But look, people just don't go away. They're going to come back. And Nelson, he went back to the drawing board to re-strategize. So, okay, you guys got me this time, but I'm going to come back and I'm going to try to get more seats. So he's showing a sense of defeat now. But when you have control, when you have some sense of power, you just don't give up. You become relentless and you continue to fight until you get what you're looking for, right? Prior to the vote, Peltz secured the backing of influential proxy advisor firm Institutional Shareholder Services, along with notable shareholders like the California Public Employees Retirement System, the country's largest public pension fund, Neuberger Berman, a global asset manager and fellow activist, and Cora. Peltz said at the shareholder meeting prior to the announcement of the results that regardless of the outcome of the vote, Trian would be watching the company's performance. There you go. He's not giving up. He's telling you that right there. He's going to get information, results, performance, so that the next time he comes back, he can bring to the shareholder and say, look, this has occurred. This is a fact. Disney has been losing money. The revenue has gone down. Disney's not bringing in a lot of subscribers that they once were on their streaming service. He's going to be watching how Bob Iger runs Disney. Quote, the long-term track record still remains disappointing, he said. So looking at this quick chart right here, let me see if I can zoom out. There you go. So these people right here on the left wanted to join Disney's board. But Disney backers, individuals who supported the current board, which is right here, they was like, nah, we want to keep the same people here. Peltz hedge fund Trian Fund Management, which owns $3 billion of common stock in Disney. Get that. Like I said, money ain't a problem for these people. You have $3 billion worth of Disney stock in one business, in one stock. So yeah, he has a vote. He has a voice, a big voice. And it looks to me like he wants to try to control the company and move it in a certain direction. When money's not a problem, that becomes your next focus. What can I control? It looked like Nelson and some other people wants to control Disney. Why would they want to do that? The activist was looking to replace 2 existing board members, former MasterCard executive Michael Foreman and We Family Offices CEO Maria Elena however you say that last name, with him and Rasulo. So, what do you think is going to happen to the price now in Disney? Let's get back to the price action. We did a price prediction in Disney. We have looked for price in Disney to go up, and you guys can see right here, pretty shy of hitting this sell zone right here. The market in Disney topped out. Now, given the price action yesterday, it does look pretty weak. It's a pretty wide spread, very wide, that it literally took out all of the transactions that occurred the three prior trading days. So let's go ahead and look at this on the 2-day chart. Really need to pay attention to the volume and the type of price bar we got. We got an up fake, and it puts a go down bar all on one price bar with high volume. Scary. So it looks like Disney may go through some weakness. Price to go down. Here it is on the 3. Here it is on the 5. 8 hours, 48 minutes left. If we close on the low, then yes, I would have to say look for price in Disney to begin a dissension, lower price move. But we shouldn't be surprised because the market came to our sell zone. Okay. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to get rid of this price prediction here. Hopefully he was able to bag some of that profit out the market in Disney. At the high right here from 28th of March, that's 9%. If you were to get on the close of yesterday, it's 4.62. Now, I'm not going to change too much on the chart though, because our sell and buy zones are still applicable. Okay, so it's going to play a small move to the downside in Disney right now. This look like this is going to be a small buy zone here, and then the next buy zone that I see is going to be down here. So these are the targets right there. Okay, so first target is going to bring about 2.67%. Either that's at the low, but if price hits the top, in between, or the bottom, that's our target. Next target is going to be at the second buy zone, either at the high or the low. At the low is 8%. I'm not going to do this third buy zone at the bottom yet, because I really want to see how fast the market is going to try to come to these other two buy zones. And that's it. But currently, yes, the market is still trending bullish. So that's why I'm only looking for a small currently looking on for a small move to the downside. But we'll see what happens. Give me your thoughts. Make sure you maintain your profitability, and as always, trade different.